We've had a big month, so from working with Virgil Van Dijk and Whoop, we've done some stuff for Nemzzz for the MTV Raps This Is NQ show, and our partnership with JD Sports has just gone live. The boys bringing the good. So Sunday, and we're on our way to go meet Virgil Van Dijk.
How are we feeling?
Yeah, good. We got the Liverpool shirt at the ready.
None of us are Liverpool fans, but we're just making the most of it. So we just landed in Cheshire, so we're here to meet Virgil Van Dijk. So Whoop reached out about 3 months ago with a project. Basically they're doing a collab with him, got like a custom band with his own design on it, and the collection is dropping next month, so they're here for the filming. So we're here to give him some shoes. We've got a pair for him and then a few pair for his entourage. And yeah, Whoop basically shouted us to come down and gift him some shoes, so very buzzing for this one. Should be very cool. Got some shirts as well, haven't we?
Very exciting.
Get the shirts signed in that, and yeah, meet big VVD.
How are we doing, boss? Well, so these are his shoes.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, it's got a little W on it.
Yeah.
Because this is a material too,
Yeah,
right?
so we print this on a direct sewing machine and then sew it down. So it's underneath the swoosh and then sewn. We do these watches and everything. Yeah, so we make this.
So you put this under this,
Yes.
and then you put this on top.
Yeah, exactly. And then obviously Pantone match the tones and then, yeah.
Impressive, man.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for doing this.
I watch a lot of your podcasts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a journey. We
Yeah.
we did one with Virgil earlier today, which I think was interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what
He's got a
strain
cool
he
story.
gets in a game of football.
Well,
Does he tell?
it's 19 to 20. Yeah, 19 to 20.
What's the highest strain you've ever had? Oh, what's the
20.7.
20.7.
Yeah, no one's ever gotten a 21, but people have tried.
Yeah.
What do you have to do to get a 21?
Such a die.
It's like either an ultra marathon or like a meth bender.
Yeah.
Virgil, your modeling's better than your challenge.
Well, you know that's an issue.
Got a little surprise for you. These are custom sneakers inspired by your Whoop band. And they're made by Matt at B Customs. Here, take that out.
Very much.
And you can see custom stitching, little Whoop logo. And we also got them for your daughter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Of course.
What a color. So who did that?
This guy Matt. Right here.
There you go.
Matt,
Nice
come
to
on
meet
in.
you, man. You okay?
Matt.
I do. That's you.
Good. Nice to meet you.
So Matt, describe what is going on in this shoe.
So this is printed material, so we do a DTG print with this, and then it's all hand painted. So once it's on crack the water, it's hand painted.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Take the book.
Yeah.
Very much.
Of course. Thank you for the sneakers. Well done. Thank you very much. Hey, pleasure, man.
A wild VVD.
Here we have a wild Virgil Van Dijk in his natural habitat.
And he's just out here securing
Mate,
the
his
bag.
skin was unreal.
In it.
Give us a lick.
Are they
Oh, is that raw dog?
That's going on NBC Extra.
So we've arrived in London for weekend 2 of the Timberland pop-up. So we're just on our way now. We're in Westfield, London, the White City one. So this weekend's the airbrush one. So we've got the airbrush with those paints. Menu's different to last week. Last week with the cut and sew one, that's the last one we've done of that now. So yeah, me, Elliot, Katie, about to take on the weekend. So we're here for 2 days.
This is the airbrush studio for the day, for the weekend.
falling off then.
Who ordered ketchup? Was that just corn?
Maybe
Is that you? I was going to say, he's getting ketchup on the stage.
Thank you very much. So me, Kelvin and Rory are on our way to the JD office to chat about the partnership and the social rollout associated to it, so let's go.
We've got it. We'll probably be hybrid.
We need to like play into the algorithms, because if we just try like an intro that's kind of like wishy-washy, then it needs to be like, it's on our feed, it's on your feed, and it's like to a new audience. So you've got this element of like really good lighting, you're just looking at 3 people, they're all covered up and stuff. You could get in JD product in that instance, but we're thinking more like a science idea. So this is a bulk order that we took last financial year, but we're only just rolling them out now. So they ordered 300 pairs, but we're going to do them in like steps. So we've got a 50 pair order now, and essentially it's a pharmaceutical company in America that are using them to incentivize the sales team to get more sales. So yeah, I don't know the inner workings, but essentially we're making custom shoes for drug dealers, legal drug dealers. So we're just getting some photos of them now. The designs are based off the campaign. So like this Legendary and the Unleash the Legendary is all to do with the campaign for the drug, but these are basically a way of incentivizing sales teams. Another weekend of Timberland. We've got the girls going to Milton Keynes, they're kickstarting the pyrography stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing some designs for that. And then the lads are off to London for another airbrushing event.
Matt, are you ready? Ready
Yes.
to go? Do you want me to spotlight you?
I was going to say, if you can share my screen, I can start whenever. Right, amazing. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so I'm Matt from MattB Customs, and essentially what MattB Customs is it's a customization brand which sits between like footwear and just all-round product and accessories. So when I first started it was very much sneakers, but I think as we've started to kind of like grow and develop, we'll basically take on any brief that allows us to customize a existing product. Pinterest has already, like, due to how big their website is, it has very high ranking SEO. So when you're first like starting out, you can piggyback off their SEO. So you can post a picture to Pinterest, and if you're a contemporary artist from Manchester who does dog portraits, as long as you've got all those key search terms in there, when someone then Googles Manchester-based portrait artist of animals, and they go on Google Images, the thing that you've posted on Pinterest could then go on Google Images, and at that point that consumer, who's already a warm audience because they're Googling something in your search term, they're looking for your product, then comes across your Pinterest post, clicks into it, your website's then displayed, boom, they've gone to your website.
I was wondering if you had any practical tips on filming process content.
Yeah.
And kind of building those kind of campaigns.
So that was basically a talk with a place called Factory International, and they do like an online course for young people on how to monetize their art. So it was basically a call on personal brand and ways of being found online, and just basically talk about like the journey and whatever else. Drop some gems, come on.
Come on.
Another weekend of Timberland activations. So the lads are off to Dublin, so Tom Fitch and Jet are on the way there now, and the girls are off, like they're only around the corner going to Manchester. So it's pyrography. The rest of the events are all pyrography now. They actually made some very sick samples, to be fair. So these are some of the ones where when they were at the store, they've made some. So yeah, looking really good. I think this is probably my strongest or like favourite medium, to be fair.
Better here or better there?
Better there, yeah. We're gonna pop the bubbles on these.
You popping it?
Be jarring
No.
that, wouldn't it? Just gonna and then slip.
Is that-
Yeah, because they basically give us a lot of like beaten up shoes. So the plan is that we'll like start off with like us ripping apart and shit,
Yeah,
and then we're making a JD bag out of it. But we found some pretty cool ideas yesterday. That's gonna be the base of the JD bag. So we're gonna build up. So the bottom will be a
it's like an Air Force.
Yeah, and then did I tell you that idea as well? That's gonna be the loop.
Don't think.
So like the top of the bag, you know, like the entry point here
Yeah.
is gonna be 95s. So the rope will go through all the loops in the 95.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool to be fair.
So what's the actual bag going to be made out of? Just like leather outcuts?
Just all these shoes basically, just Nikes. But because they had like an issue with sustainability because they didn't want to cut up shoes that were
brand new.
Yeah, that were brand new. So the plan is that with these, at least they've been worn on shoots or they've been worn for like modelling. So at least we're using it like not brand new stuff. And then it'd be like a bit of a mash-up Frankenstein sort of JD bag, but then we need to paint the JD branding on it so that it looks like it. And then we'll take a JD rope from one of these bags and then thread it through. So by the end of it, it should look like a Stano bag, but just with loads of like intricacies and shit. I have no idea what layout we're doing though. We're just gonna have to work that out as we come to it.
Just like make it up.
But we just need to start like then engaging, because you can imagine on like JD Sports Insta, if you like cutting up the shoes and shit, people will be like, "What are you doing, you dog?" It sounded like it was crying.
That was a horrible sound.
That was that little wimpy guy.
So today, JD are in to film the partnership content. So we've been going back and forth with them for a while now. Obviously some of the bits we've shown on here. And a couple of days ago, they sent us a load of used old shoes that they've used for like shoots and stuff like that. And this is actually an idea that they put forward to us. So I'm fully buzzing with this. We don't usually work in this way, but it's actually like worked really, really well. So we've started to dissect them. So we've taken them off the soles in some aspects, and in other aspects we've got individual pieces. And then essentially today we're going to make a JD bag out of these pieces. So Izzy has been an absolute godsend in this, because I've never done anything like this before. Me and Kelvin are quite new to this, so it's kind of just been like a play as you go. We've got a load of pieces. We don't actually know yet how we're going to build the bag, because we wanted to have the life-size pieces to be able to build them together. But we've got a pretty good idea of how we're going to box it off. The only nerve-wracking thing is that we're going to have to learn how to do it while JD are filming us.
Yeah, that's nice. See you. What is
You know what? It's the first time I've ever seen like
an out there one.
Wow, but you feel this, feel that. One more time.
Premier League.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to do that. Yeah.
That looked really nice. When I first used to go to club, I used to order more and then give them back.
Cool. That looks sick.
That's too perfect of a line. It almost needs to be like that, and then we're painting like that.
So there's like a bit of a margin.
So it looks hand painted.
Very easily could have been.
Christmas Eve night out, lady one. Like banter. I'm like, yeah, it's like.
I remember having to style Joe Jonas once from the Jonas Brothers, and I was like obsessed with the Jonas.
Too long ago. See what you're doing.
Like.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, you're good.
If you want me to move the light,
Inner line in Shazam. To the New Balance.
Oh.
Which flavour? Guys from JD have just left now, so they've actually taken the bag with them, which I was a bit gutted because I wanted to just like linger with it and just own it and cherish it, but no, they've taken it. But that being said though, they've taken it to their office, so there's probably going to be like more people that see it there than here, but very happy with how it turned out. Couldn't have thanked Isabel more, because yeah, obviously she's had a previous job doing upholstery, so she just like completely helped us, guide us through it, because we've never done anything like that before. We've obviously taken apart the shoe and building it, and there was times when we didn't know if it would be structurally sound enough to stay up, but yeah, it looks sick, so buzzing for that to just be like sat in the office and people to see it. They've just left now, and then plan is the lads have just gone to Cambridge, so we finally got our last week of Timberland pop-ups. So Jetch and Liam have gone to Cambridge to do the pyrography stuff. And that's the last one now, all done. So last year we did shoes for H for Parklife, and while we were at Parklife meeting him, we met a guy called Adex, and basically Adex is the person behind This Is NQ, so H's label, and a few other of his ventures as well, like Sips and stuff like that. So they're doing a show tonight which is with MTV Raps, and they've got a few guys performing like Nemzzz and stuff like that. So he reached out, he wants some custom shoes done for 4 of the guys performing, including Nemzzz. So we went back and forth, made some mock-ups. We basically merged like his company's branding with the MTV branding, and then put like a nod to each of the artists. So Jetch and Izzy are just finishing them up now, and then we're going to head over to Fright Island because the show's in about 2 hours. So yeah, managed to turn around in like 24. Yeah, so managed to get them done in time. Just going to nip and get changed now. But yeah, looking really cool. I'm rating it. Me and KD are on our way to town because we're going to the Nike JD conference. But on our way, we're going to stop off at Manchester Arndale because the JD partnership stuff went live on Tuesday, and some of the marketing around it has gone into stores, so they're playing like some of our content in on the media walls, and one of the stores was Manchester Arndale, so we're going to head there now, go and see that. We've never had anything like that before, have we? Where it's like an actual in-store like retail moment, so yeah, looking forward to seeing that. On way to the conference now. We actually worked this one last year, so we did the Nike JD conference. We were doing like custom shoes throughout the event where like game winners basically got to pick what design, whether like the sewing machines, their material, all that. But because it's like a corporate conference event, we couldn't post about it. But because we're going as like not working it this time around, I think we should be able to get some content, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Nike JD conference. The Christmas period is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone that knows us knows that around this period we're super busy, and last year our Christmas order deadline was the 1st of December. This year we're thinking it's going to be the 5th of December for UK customers, and for US customers it's going to be the 1st. So basically, if you're wanting to place an order with us for Christmas, to guarantee it in time for Christmas, you've got to be organised, so get your orders in.